Hello, welcome to week 2. This week, Tegan and I did Insurgent. Funny enough, we actually both read Divergent and then never read Insurgent, and then we watched the movies, and then we decided to read Insurgent, and that is why we are giving you our book review of Insurgent. First of all, I want to show you guys my sweatshirt because it's awesome, mostly Tegan. So let's go over a quick review about what Insurgent is about. Insurgent is the second book in the Divergent series written by Veronica Roth. It's also been made into a multi-million-dollar movie series, which many of you probably know or have. So I actually watched Insurgent before I read Insurgent because after I read Divergent, I didn't think it was done well enough to warrant me buying the next book. I actually watched the movies first, which is something different for me, watching the movies first and then reading the books. I actually really enjoyed the movies a lot. It's a different experience for me since I don't usually watch the movie before I read the book. So while I was reading the whole time, I was thinking about how they related that or translated that into the movie. So let's get down to the gradings. First, I'll tell you a quick synopsis, although many of you probably already know what Insurgent is about. It picks up after the end of Divergent, where Triss and Four and the other Dauntless escapees and Abnegation are trying to find a place to stay away from the erudite while they take over. This book really focuses more on personal relationships. It doesn't have really as much action in it as Divergent. It really focuses on Triss and the thoughts inside her head and what's going on inside her head. Obviously, since it's written in first person and it is from Triss's point of view, but it's interesting just to see the way that her mind figures through situations. I won't really say anything else other than there's a twist at the end that makes you want to read Allegiant as well, which is the third book in the series. So I haven't decided yet if I'm going to read it first and then watch the movie if it comes out, or wait till the movie comes out and then read Allegiant, because I really enjoyed the movie and I really enjoyed the book. I don't want to ruin the movie actually, because if I know if I read the book first, then I'll like the book and I'll hate the movie. So I kind of am unsure of what I want to do with that. But let's get to grading. First of all, let me show you my copy of the book. So I have the original copy. Tegan had the movie cover. So this is the copy the cover art that came out originally for Insurgent. The only thing I don't like about it is that I bought it at Target, and this is not a sticker. It's actually in the book. I can't get it off. That's really annoying and dumb. I don't know why they did that. So don't buy your books at Target. Anyway, readability. Readability is pretty simple. I gave it a 5 out of 5. You can fly through this book. I was behind Tegan, like I said, I'm a little bit behind her. She's reading faster than I am, and I caught up within a day or two, even being super busy. So it's possible to read this in even one night if you had the time. It's really easy. You just fly right through it. Next thing is cover art. Since I just showed you the cover, I'll show you it one more time just to refresh your memory from 2 minutes ago. Not even 2 minutes, 2 seconds ago. So Insurgent, that's the cover, the side, and the back. And for cover art, I gave it a 4 out of 5. I really liked just the kind of cleanness of it, and I know that Divergent is blue and then Insurgent is green, and I think the tree on it is supposed to have to do with Amity, but I'm not 100% sure. I actually think the movie one is better because it's really cool the way that they did that cover, but this one is awesome as well. I think it fits really well with the series. I like series books that match, their covers kind of match, and this one did a good job of that. Writing style. I gave it a 4 out of 5. The writing is much improved from I Am Number 4. It just flows a lot better. Veronica Roth is really good at making the reader really understand the mind of the characters, especially Tris, because this is from Tris's point of view, like I said before, but you can really understand the characters in that way. That really helps also with character development, which is my next point. Character development, I gave it actually a 3 out of 5. This one I really struggled with because I like the way that Veronica Roth developed Tris in this book, but it's hard for me because I couldn't really relate to Tris as well. I kind of liked the dynamic between her and Four in this book, just because it wasn't all lovey-dovey. It's not like when you're reading a book and they make that relationship seem absolutely perfect and there's no flaws in it and it's a perfect relationship and they love each other and it's wonderful and they're happy, but that's not real life. This one was a real life relationship that had struggles and issues and secrets, and a relationship that's war-torn. I guess I probably could have given it a 4, but still good. Anyway, the next is enjoyment. I also gave it a 3 out of 5 for enjoyment. This one I think is related to the fact that I watched the movie before I read the book, because every time I do that, which I don't do often, the book becomes less exciting. I can easily put it down. I don't have to worry about what's going to happen because I already know. So it was really hard to enjoy it the same way that I usually enjoy a book's suspense and the action and the mystery of what's going to happen, because I already knew what was going to happen. The last category is plot. The plot was kind of hard to determine because it's built off of Divergent. So the plot of Insurgent itself is a tad different. It's just kind of involving yourself. You're being involved in this war that's happening and the kind of the stuff that's happening after what happened in Divergent. So for the plot, I'm gonna give it a 3, only because it's hard for a second book to follow or to step outside of the plot of the first book, a continuation of the first book. But the end really leaves you with the cliffhanger, and it's really exciting, so that's why I gave it a 3. So the total score out of 5 is a 4. So you could definitely say that Insurgent did much better than I Am Number 4. Insurgent was much easier to read, much more enjoyable to read, it wasn't as painful. You could definitely tell the difference in writing. Insurgent is worth the read. I recommend it highly. Next week we are going to be doing Outlander. This is stepping away from the young adult fiction fantasy genre that we've been living in these past 2 weeks. It's a historical fiction-ish, kind of. So we'll see, and it's a lot longer, so it might take a little bit longer for our video to come out, but it's definitely already exciting. I already started it and I'm super excited to finish it and give my review so far. So don't forget, we have our links down below. Also, you can always leave comments. We are open for suggestions. Thanks for listening. Bye.